Hey guys, this is Night Flame, and today, guys, I'll be reviewing Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps, issue number 1. This issue is written by Robert Venditti with art by Rafa Sandoval, and Tarragona does the inking, and Tom Murray does the coloring. So I will give you a summary quickly for the book, which will be spoiler heavy, and then I'll give you my review for the book, my verdict and my review. I'll let you know if it's worth picking up, and this is subjective, so my opinion, it's just an opinion. Some of you might like this book, some of you might hate it. It's opinion based, so I'll let you know what I thought about this book. So let's find out. So this book opens up with a thread that looks like an alien thread. I'm not sure what it is, but the reason why they're here is to face Hal Jordan. And Hal Jordan is looking for answers about where the Green Lantern Corps went. And we know that there's this huge story about what happened in the Green Lantern Corps that's not really necessary to read, and it's kind of pointless, to be honest. The quick rundown is that they had two miniseries, I believe. One of them was Green Lantern Lost Army, and then which was where they got lost, and then they met I believe I think they got lost, and then this is where they where I believe it's like God Gardner has two rings. I totally forgot about it, but Edge of Oblivion was the follow-up to that, and that's where they were still lost, but they met a different planet that was in collision course with something else. I never got to finish any of them because I was, I had no interest for any of them. But those series are there. So if you want to look and read the backup stories or the lead up to this, check Green Lantern Edge of Oblivion and Green Lantern Lost Army. I think both of them are written by Cullen Bunn. At least one of them should be written by Cullen Bunn, the other one Tom Taylor. So yes, anyways, so Hal is looking for the Green Lantern Corps, and there's also a story about how he got here, and I think the Rebirth issue of the series kind of covers that really well. But anyways, so Hal is looking for answers, and he sees Sinestro. Like the fear comes to his body, and he sees Sinestro kind of, becoming powerful. And Sinestro, in his own right, he's trying to tame Parallax and use him for his own power. And we see that Sinestro kind of has taken over the reign as like protector of the galaxy. And he's like, oh, my Yellow Lantern Corps are gonna, protect the galaxy no matter, the risk. They're gonna do it their way. Fear should be everywhere. So he's doing it their way, and it's crazy. Like, this is a very crazy Sinestro that we see. It kind of goes against the Sinestro that we saw in his own solo series, but I think, this is a very compelling Sinestro. Well, that's my point of view anyways. So Sinestro, like I said, he tames Parallax, and he looks old. I'm not sure where this is coming from, what happened before, but he looks old. Hopefully they explain this. But once he tames Parallax, he kind of regains his strength a little, and like I said, he tells all his core members to basically go to the galaxy and instill fear to everybody. His daughter kind of disagrees with them, so we see her kind of looking from the sidelines, being like, oh no, this is not gonna end up well. And after that, Hal ends up his ring kind of malfunctions. The Yellow Lantern Corps are everywhere, and at the end, the cliffhanger is that the Green Lantern Corps finally shows up, and they are lost indeed. They're not lost. They show up in Earth, or the galaxy, and they're not sure what happened or where they ended up, but their numbers have depleted. This whole journey ended up taking a lot of lanterns, from their army. So we have a small Green Lantern Corps army that's going to take on a big growing Sinestro Corps. So what's going to happen? That's what we're going to find out. But what did I think about this book overall? Obviously, I didn't do my review for the Rebirth issue, but I did not like that issue. I just felt like that issue did not do anything for me except kind of put Hal back in his place, kind of take the cloak off of Hal, because he has this little weird cloak, and he has this like gauntlet in his New 52 series, which is not important. But so they brought him back to his roots, and I thought it worked. Obviously, he wasn't the main character in this issue, even though it has his name. He was barely in any pages, but I believe he accomplished his job. But I think Sinestro was the best part of the series, and the art was spectacular, and that's an incredible thing to see, because I remember that the Green Lantern series did not have good art, and it just wasn't the best, you know, series to look at. But I think that this completely fixed it. The art was actually really, really good. And I showed you one of my favorite pages, which was the Green Lantern Corps showing up. Right here, this was just an incredible page that I completely loved. And yeah, I just thought it was just a really fun story. Obviously, the art just completely just, you know, bedazzles me because it looks incredible. Tom Mori colors it, and he is one of the best colorists, I believe, working for DC, and he completely killed it. I think the most interesting Green Lantern stories happen to be the ones where they face off the Yellow Lanterns, and this is what it's going to happen. So I will definitely continue reading this book. I am dropping Green Lanterns, and I think this is the Green Lantern book I might keep. Venditti actually surprised me, and I think it's just not a rebirth for DC, it's a rebirth for all the writers too, because Venditti wasn't doing so well with Green Lantern. So hopefully he continues to do his best, and I am actually going to follow the story, even though I got lost at some parts because I thought, you know, it's hard to follow the dialogue. You know, that's my opinion on Venditti books, but I thought this book kind of did that better. And yeah, we'll see what happens. I obviously want to see the Green Lantern Corps, and I want to see them with Hal. We'll see that in the next issue. So I definitely thought this issue was good, so I give this issue an 8 out of 10. It wasn't a perfect issue by far, but I thought it accomplished its job and it got me interested with the next issue. So 8 out of 10 for me, and thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like this video. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and have a nice day, guys. Goodbye.